Archangel Michael speaks. Listen closely, for these words are not spoken by chance. This message is meant for you, delivered in perfect timing, orchestrated by the divine. You have felt abandoned, overlooked, dismissed. The weight of rejection has pressed heavily upon your heart, making you question your worth, your purpose, and even your faith. But God says, they counted you out, but I am about to prove them wrong. You have been through trials that many would not have survived. You have faced betrayals that wounded you deeply. You have walked through seasons of uncertainty, where doors slammed shut, where people turned their backs, where opportunities slipped away just as you reached for them. And in those moments, the enemy whispered lies. You are forgotten. You are unworthy. You are not enough. But hear me now. Those lies are being dismantled. The truth is rising. You are not forgotten. You were never overlooked by the heavens. Every setback was a setup. Every delay was divine alignment. Every rejection was redirection to something greater. What you thought was failure was simply a pause, a divine pause, because what is coming is far beyond what you ever imagined. You have not been buried. You have been planted. And now, the season of growth, of rising, of breaking through the surface, is here. God says, I saw when they laughed at you, when they dismissed your dreams, when they doubted your potential. I heard their words. I saw their actions, and I know the pain you carried because of them. But I did not allow those moments to break you. I used them to strengthen you. You have been in the fire, but the fire did not destroy you. It refined you. It purified you. It prepared you for the blessing that is about to unfold. Archangel Michael reminds you, the opinions of others do not define your destiny. The rejection of man does not cancel the promise of God. You are walking into a season where God Himself will vindicate you. The very ones who dismissed you will watch in awe as you rise. The same mouths that spoke against you will be forced to acknowledge the hand of God upon your life. The people who counted you out will be witnesses to the undeniable move of God in your life, and they will not be able to deny the favor that rests upon you. God says, I am opening doors that no man can shut. I am restoring what was stolen. I am placing you in positions that others said you would never reach. Do not waste energy trying to prove yourself to those who doubted you. I will do the proving for you. I will make a way where there was no way. I will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies, and they will witness my favor upon you. When I elevate you, no man can pull you down. When I bless you, no enemy can curse you. When I call you, no force in the universe can stop your destiny. Your journey has not been easy. You have felt weary, discouraged, exhausted by the battle. But the breakthrough is near. You are on the verge of stepping into a new realm of blessings, favor, and divine justice. The shift is already happening. The doors are already unlocking. The provision is already being released. Hold firm in your faith, for you are about to see the manifestation of promises that once felt impossible. What was once a distant hope will soon be your reality. What you prayed for in tears, you will celebrate with joy. Archangel Michael speaks with power. Rise up. Stand in your strength. Walk with confidence, knowing that heaven is backing you. What was meant to harm you is turning for your good. Every delay, every disappointment, every detour, it was all leading to this moment. And soon, you will look back and see that nothing was wasted. Every tear you cried, every prayer you spoke, every moment you thought you were alone, God was moving through it all. Even in the silence, He was working. Even in the darkness, He was shining His light upon your path. God says, the time of being overlooked is over. The season of struggling in silence is ending. I am lifting you up. I am placing you where you belong. And when people ask how you made it, you will say, it was the hand of God. You will testify of my goodness, my faithfulness, and my power. You will not just survive, you will thrive. You will not just make it through. You will emerge victorious, transformed, and unshakable. Prepare yourself. The proof is coming. The victory is near. They counted you out, but I am about to prove them wrong. Watch as I turn your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into joy, your trials into triumphs. The world will see, and they will know that I am the Lord, your God. Archangel Michael speaks again, his voice steady, unwavering, filled with the power of divine truth. You who have been overlooked, you who have been cast aside, listen now. Heaven has not forgotten you. God has seen it all, the struggles, the sacrifices, the silent battles fought behind closed doors. Every moment of pain, every tear shed in solitude, every whispered prayer that seemed to go unanswered, it was all seen, all accounted for. And now, the shift is coming. The tables are turning. The moment of divine revelation is at hand. God says, they doubted you. They dismissed you. They placed limits on your potential, assuming you would never rise beyond the circumstances that sought to break you. But I am the God of the impossible, and I do not operate by human limitations. What seemed like a dead end was only a detour. What looked like rejection was actually protection. Every delay, every obstacle, every setback, it was all positioning you for something greater. Archangel Michael declares, you have been through the fire, but you have not been consumed. The enemy tried to break your spirit, to shake your faith, to convince you that you were alone. But even in the silence, even when you felt abandoned, heaven was moving on your behalf. The things you thought you lost forever are being restored. The opportunities that seemed to slip away are circling back to you in greater measure. The blessings that were delayed are being released in abundance. God says, I am your defender. I am your provider. I am the one who makes a way when there is no way. You do not need to strive, to prove yourself, to fight against those who doubted you. Stand firm in faith, for I am proving them wrong for you. The ones who spoke against you will be silenced by the evidence of my favor upon your life. The ones who thought they had buried you will watch in awe as I elevate you before their very eyes. This is not about revenge. This is about my divine justice. This is about fulfilling the promises I made to you long before the world counted you out. Archangel Michael reminds you, the struggle has not been in vain. The waiting has not been wasted. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every moment of uncertainty, it was all preparation. You were never meant to fit into the expectations of others. You were never meant to be confined by their limited vision of you. I created you for more. I destined you for greater. And now, the time has come to step into that greater. God says, watch as I turn the very things that were meant to harm you into stepping stones for your elevation. The financial hardship, the betrayal, the closed doors, the moments of despair, they will all become testimonies of my power. People will look at your life and see my hand at work. They will have no choice but to acknowledge that it was not by human effort, not by luck, not by coincidence, but by my divine intervention. Archangel Michael speaks with authority. Hold on to faith. Do not waver. Do not doubt. Do not give in to the lies of the enemy. The breakthrough is already unfolding. The restoration is already in motion. The tables are being set in your favor. Walk with confidence, for the proof of God's promise is about to be revealed. And when it happens, you will not have to explain yourself. You will not have to seek validation. The results will speak for themselves. God says, the days of striving are ending. The season of wondering when your moment will come is over. I am shifting things suddenly, rapidly, powerfully. The people who doubted you will not understand how you made it through. The ones who turned away will watch from a distance, unable to deny my favor upon you. And you, my beloved, will stand in awe of what I have done. For I am the God who never forgets. I am the God who finishes what I start. I am the God who lifts up those who have been cast down. Prepare yourself. The evidence of my power is about to manifest in your life. They counted you out, but I am about to prove them wrong. This is not just a shift in circumstance. It is a shift in destiny. You are stepping into a season where what was meant to harm you will serve you, where your enemies will be your footstool, where the very things that broke others will build you up. You are stronger than you realize, wiser than you once knew, and ready for the elevation that is unfolding. Archangel Michael speaks. The world may not understand how you got here, but they will not be able to deny the evidence of God's hand upon you. Miracles will follow your steps. Doors that remained locked for years will swing open. The prayers that once seemed unheard will manifest in ways you never expected. The time of hiding is over. The season of struggling in silence has ended. Now, you will walk boldly, clothed in the favor of the Most High. God says, you will not just survive, you will thrive. You will not just get by, you will overflow. And those who once doubted you will watch as I set you in places they never imagined. The light of my favor will shine upon you, and no darkness will prevail against it. My child, stand firm. The victory is already won. The proof is coming. The testimony is near. Get ready to step into your divine moment. Archangel Michael speaks again, his voice strong and unwavering, echoing through the heavens with undeniable authority. He calls upon you to listen, to receive, to believe with every fiber of your being. Heaven has seen what they did to you. Heaven has heard the words spoken against you, the whispers of doubt, the laughter at your struggles, the people who walked away when you needed them the most. But know this, God has not left you. God has not forsaken you. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of despair has been counted, and now the heavens are moving. Justice is coming. Restoration is near. The weight you have carried is about to be lifted. The burdens you have silently borne are being replaced with divine favor. The tables are turning, and what once seemed like an endless night is about to give way to a glorious dawn. God says, they thought you were finished. They assumed your story was over, that you would remain where they left you, broken and forgotten. But I am the God of resurrection, the God of new beginnings. What they thought was your ending was only the beginning of something greater. I have been working behind the scenes, preparing a path they never saw coming. And now, the time has come. The shift is here. The breakthrough you have been praying for is unfolding before your very eyes. Every moment of suffering, every unfair treatment, every closed door, it was all part of the setup for your elevation. I allowed it so that when I raise you up, no one will be able to deny that it was my hand that did it. Archangel Michael declares, the ones who turned their backs on you, who spoke against you, who doubted your worth, they will see the undeniable evidence of God's hand upon your life. They will see doors open for you that no man can shut. They will see blessings pour out in ways that cannot be explained by logic or reason. And they will know it was God. It was His favor. It was His divine plan coming to pass, despite their disbelief. Their opinions never mattered. Their words held no weight against the decrees of heaven. What they thought was an end to your journey was merely a pause before the acceleration. God says, I do not operate by the standards of this world. Where men see limits, I see possibilities. Where they see failure, I see a setup for something greater. They said you were not good enough, that you would never succeed, that you would never rise above your circumstances. But watch as I prove them wrong. Watch as I turn every word spoken against you into fuel for your elevation. The very things they mocked you for will become the areas where I bless you the most. The pain they inflicted will turn into the power that propels you forward. They will see the transformation, and they will be left speechless. Archangel Michael reminds you, the storm was necessary. The pain was part of the process. You were being refined, strengthened, prepared for a level they never expected you to reach. The hardship was not a punishment. It was a repositioning. You were never meant to stay in the place where they left you. You were never meant to fit into their small vision of who you are. I created you for greater. I destined you for more. And now, the unveiling is here. What they thought would break you only built you. What they assumed was your downfall was actually the foundation for your rise. Heaven's plan has never wavered, and now, it is coming to full manifestation. God says, the very ones who discounted you will watch in amazement as I lift you up. The ones who assumed you were done will see the magnitude of my favor upon you. They will wonder how you made it through, how you overcame, how you stepped into this new season of abundance and victory. But they will not understand, because they did not see the battles you fought in the Spirit, the moments you clung to faith when everything around you told you to give up. They did not see the nights you cried out to me, the moments when you felt like you had nothing left. But I saw, I heard, and now I am responding. Not one of your prayers has been lost. Not one of your tears has gone unnoticed. The time of fulfillment is here. Archangel Michael speaks with power. Hold on to faith. Stand firm in your belief. Do not let doubt creep into your heart. The enemy would love to make you think that nothing is changing, that nothing is shifting, that God has forgotten you. But that is a lie. The truth is, the breakthrough is already in motion. The evidence is already forming. The pieces are aligning in ways you cannot yet see. Stay strong. Stay faithful. Stay expectant. Do not allow temporary struggles to shake your eternal promise. What is happening in the unseen realm is far greater than what you perceive in the physical. God says, this is not just about proving them wrong. This is about showing the world that my hand is upon you. This is about fulfilling the promises I made before you were even born. The plans I have for you are far greater than what they imagined. The future I am preparing for you is more beautiful, more abundant, more powerful than they ever thought possible. I am shifting things suddenly, rapidly, beyond comprehension. You will go from overlooked to overblessed, from rejected to respected, from forgotten to highly favored. Your testimony will not just be personal. It will be a testament to my power for generations to come. Archangel Michael declares, walk with confidence. Walk with boldness. Let go of the pain of the past. Release the hurt, the disappointment, the betrayal. It has no power over you anymore. What is ahead is far greater than what is behind. What is coming is worth everything you have endured. Your faith has not been in vain. Your prayers have not gone unheard. This is the season where every seed of faith, every sacrifice, every moment of perseverance will yield an abundant harvest. You will not be left behind. You will not be overlooked. You will rise in power, in peace, in purpose. God says, get ready. The time has come. The ones who counted you out are about to see the undeniable evidence of my presence in your life. They thought they had the final word, but I am the author of your story, and I say it is not over. Watch as I prove them wrong in ways they never saw coming. Watch as I establish you, bless you, and elevate you before their very eyes. They will have no choice but to acknowledge my power, my favor, and my divine purpose in your life. Prepare yourself. The breakthrough is here. The victory is yours. The promise is unfolding. And nothing, no force, no person, no opposition, can stop what I have set in motion for you. Archangel Michael speaks again, his voice unwavering, his message clear. You are standing at the threshold of transformation. You have walked through fire, endured storms, faced battles you never thought you could survive. And yet, here you are. Not because of luck, not because of chance, but because God's hand has been upon you all along. Every tear you shed was counted. Every silent prayer was heard. Every sleepless night, every moment of doubt, heaven took note. And now, the tides are shifting in your favor. The heavens are responding, and nothing can stop what is coming. God says, they assumed you were weak. They believed you had no way out, no chance of rising again. But what they did not see was my plan. They did not understand that I was using the very rejection, the very opposition, to elevate you. They thought they buried you, but they did not realize you were a seed. Now, watch as you rise, stronger, wiser, unshaken. Watch as I turn your pain into power, your sorrow into strength, your trials into triumph. What was meant to harm you will be the very thing that lifts you higher. Archangel Michael declares, the whispers behind your back, the people who dismissed you, the ones who laughed at your dreams, they will witness what God is about to do in your life. They will see doors open for you that no man can shut. They will watch as opportunities appear out of nowhere, as blessings chase you down, as the very things they said you would never have come into your hands. And they will know it was God. It was His favor, His divine justice, His perfect plan unfolding. They will have no choice but to acknowledge that what was impossible for man was always possible with God. God says, I do not operate within the limits of man's understanding. Where they see failure, I see preparation. Where they see loss, I see repositioning. They thought they could define your future with their words, their opinions, their doubts. But my word is final. My plans for you are unstoppable. And now, I am bringing forth what I have promised. I am making a way where there was no way. I am reversing what was meant to harm you and using it for your good. What seemed like a setback was a divine setup. What felt like rejection was actually protection. I have been orchestrating every detail, and now, it is time for my glory to be revealed in your life. Archangel Michael reminds you, the pain was not for nothing. The waiting was not in vain. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. The very hardships that tried to break you have only made you unshakable. The very losses that tried to destroy you have only deepened your faith. You are stepping into a season where the enemy's plans will backfire, where what was meant to hinder you will propel you forward. The darkness you walked through has only refined you, shaped you, and made you stronger. Now, you are ready to receive what was always meant for you. God says, you have endured ridicule. You have faced betrayal. You have been overlooked, undervalued, counted out. But now, I am setting a table before you in the presence of your enemies. They will see what I am about to do in your life, and they will not be able to deny my hand upon you. They will wonder how you made it, how you kept going, how you are still standing. And they will know, it was me. I was with you in the valley. I was with you in the fire. And I am the one bringing you into a place of blessing, favor, and victory. Every struggle, every tear, every battle was a setup for the abundance that is about to unfold. Archangel Michael speaks with power. Do not look back. Do not dwell on what was lost, on who left, on what did not work out. What is ahead of you is far greater than what is behind you. Release the bitterness, let go of the disappointment, and step boldly into the new that God is unfolding. The weight of the past is no longer yours to carry. You have been called higher, chosen for more, destined for greatness. The burdens that once held you down have been removed, and now you are stepping into a freedom you have never known. Embrace the shift, for the Lord is making all things new. God says, this is not just about proving them wrong. This is about proving my faithfulness. This is about showing the world that I am the God who keeps His promises. The ones who doubted you, who spoke against you, who thought you would never rise again, they will see. They will witness my goodness in your life, and they will have no choice but to acknowledge that it was my favor that lifted you up. The miracles I am releasing will be undeniable. The turnarounds will be so sudden and so miraculous that even those who mocked you will have to say, surely, the hand of God is upon them. Archangel Michael declares, prepare yourself. The breakthrough is not coming. It is here. The shift is happening now. The victory is already unfolding. Align your heart with faith, your mind with expectancy, your spirit with courage. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let doubt keep you bound. The time of waiting is over. The time of proving is now. This is the moment when the impossible becomes possible. This is the season of divine acceleration, where what took years to build will happen in moments by the power of God. God says, get ready. What is about to happen will be undeniable. The ones who counted you out are about to see the undeniable evidence of my presence in your life. They thought they had the final word, but I am the author of your story, and I say it is not over. Watch as I prove them wrong in ways they never saw coming. Watch as I lift you higher than you ever imagined. What is ahead will leave you in awe, for I am the God who does exceedingly, abundantly above all that you ask or imagine. Archangel Michael speaks one final time. You are stepping into destiny. You are walking into favor. Do not fear. Do not hesitate. The Lord is with you, and his plan for you is unstoppable. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No obstacle shall stand in your way. Walk forward with boldness, for the best is yet to come. The breakthrough is here. The victory is yours.